Michael Neiman. Now, you know what? Shakeology is a very special product, and so I wanted to bring somebody out who is very special to me, who actually, were it not for this person, we wouldn't even have this shake, because she was the one that called me out on my eating habits, and I challenged her to create something that would help me get a daily dose of dense nutrition. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Isabelle Daikeler.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up.
We'll sit together.
I know, what the heck? Hi, guys. Wow. That is so cool because I'm always cooped up in my home, and now I see all of you here. It's fantastic.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
What do you mean you're cooped up in your home?
Well, I don't go anywhere.
Don't make it sound like I lock the door when I leave. Do the dishes. All right. So, are you excited about vanilla Shakeology?
I am, actually. I've been having it a lot here, and I'm a big chocolate fan. So I was not holding my breath for vanilla, but I really enjoy it. It's yummy. So I'm excited, and I know that lots of people want it. So it's thrilling to finally be able to deliver.
Now, I'm sorry, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit between vanilla and chocolate. I just want to ask, because the chocolate has some antioxidant benefits that probably don't come along with the vanilla. Is that accurate?
No.
No? Because there's antioxidants in chocolate.
Yeah, well, the base is the same. We're just working with the flavors. It was just challenging, as you guys saw, to be able to deliver a vanilla that was not toxic, basically,
right.
On all levels. But the rest, the foundation of the shake, it's all there.
Awesome. Okay, so one of the things I like to say is it's important to drink this shake every day. We know a lot of people, because they start to stack up bag after bag because they don't consume the shake every single day, so they don't exhaust the bag.
You guys do?
Yeah, it happens. That's
wow.
Frankly, the main reason people cancel their continuity is because they go, you know, I got 6 bags sitting in my kitchen. And that's because they don't drink it every day.
What the heck?
Well, and I think that's really just a matter of understanding it. I drink mine every day. I know you drink one every day. So why is it important that people drink this every day?
Well, I think you guys, whoever pack up the bags, I think you guys are assuming that that the Earth was as it was thousands of years ago. And the reality is the air quality is just not the same. The oxygen level in it is not the same. The water is polluted. It's just not the same. There's tons of toxic matters being dumped into your water all the time. Same thing with the earth, with the soil. It's toxic. I'm not trying to be negative. It's just the reality of what's going on. As we are speaking right now, this whole hotel, the air is pumped with fragrance, so it smells good. Guess what? It's not pure, organic, flower essence that they're pumping in the air vent. It's chemicals, and you're breathing it every day that you hear. Run, go.
Way to sell it, huh?
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, therefore, even the food that you're ingesting cannot be the same. You will not get from it what you used to get from it X amount of years ago, long time ago. So the idea that just eating is enough is a crazy thing. You're not looking at the reality of your world, of what we've created. And so therefore the shake is crucial to get not only the macronutrients that you need, but to get the enzyme, to get the phytonutrients, to get the antioxidant, to get the pre and probiotic, to get your superfood, your super green that you're just not getting. And so it's crazy that you're not thinking that you need something like that. I should stop babbling, right?
No, you did
Can
good.
I go? I was thinking, when I was backstage, I was thinking of my little ride from 2 decades ago to here. And 20-something years ago, I was diagnosed with what they call now chronic fatigue syndrome and stress stuff. And I'm sort of paraphrasing, but basically the only thing I was told is it's all in your head, and with a Valium and Advil, I'll be good to go. And so I took that in terms of it's all in my head. Okay, so let me check what's in my head. And this is when I started investigating about my food, about the water quality, about what I was really taking in, and why my body was sick. Because I was not a person who was ingesting Burger Kings and things like that or Coke. I was eating well. So what the heck was going on? So A, my food, two, the water and the drinks that I was ingesting on a daily basis, and three, something we don't really talk about, is the stress level that we are now living constantly. Just coming to Las Vegas is a crazy thing for your central nervous system. The lights, that smoke, again, what they're pumping in the air, you're bombarded with visual things that a few thousand years ago just didn't exist. So that alone is creating stress hormones in your system that needs help to be flushed out. Even the way they're talking to you nowadays in our society, it's all about competition. It's all about competing with everybody else. It's never about cooperation, about what Team Beachbody is about. It's constantly creating stress. You know, women sign up to look good and to be healthy. At 50, you still have to look like you're 25. What the heck? All that stuff, it's right? So the shake is crucial to deal with the stressors that just were not thousands or hundreds of years ago. We need it. We need the extra help. And to think that you don't need the extra help is silly. I don't understand that you buy the bag and you leave it on your counter.
So you were talking, bring you back, the chronic fatigue thing.
Yeah, sorry.
So you started the research.
Yeah. Well, this is when I started at my home looked like a greenhouse, basically. I had mushroom fermented everywhere, things sprouting, growing, and I really learned a lot. And it's been, you know, a ride, and all I've done is learn and learn and learn for 20-something years. And what we try to do, not just I, but everybody, Darren and everybody working with us at Beachbody, we're trying to condense all those rich nutrients element in a shake and make it taste good. Trust me, these things, I had Chinese herb and roots every day in big pots, and my ceiling was black because I had to boil it every day. The house smelled disgusting, and the thing I was drinking made me gag. But I did it, and I got better, not only physically, but emotionally, because I felt like I took control of my life. I didn't just point a finger or believe whatever I was told. I learned, I researched, I read, and I did something about it. And that's what it's about.
So,
and it's in there. It's all in there. And hopefully we'll keep on learning and researching and put more and have new things all the time. But you can't leave it on your counter. That's not going to help us.
So,
thank you.
I think the reason it's so important here is this is a person, obviously, we have plenty of resources. One of the reasons that Shakeology was even born was I would watch her, and I've told this story before, like we'll walk into a mall or a shopping center, and you know, some people will be like, oh, I'm going to the shoe store. I'm going to, but look at the purses. She'll see a vitamin barn.
Yeah. Well, not vitamin
gone.
barn.
Well, a vitamin store, whatever.
Yeah.
She'll see a vitamin store and be like, she'll be in there for an hour reading everything. And our house looks like the inside of one of these health food stores. And I've got to tell you, am I right, Ava, or am I right? Ava is my daughter. She brings friends over and she's like, sorry, there's nothing to eat, but if you want a shot or a pill or something. It's true. All the kids leave with a fabulous shot of wheatgrass. But basically, I watched her trying everything, and she could tell when somebody had changed their formula because the suits had gotten involved and they were cutting back the formula and cheapening it. And then she would do some research on the internet and find out, oh, that company got sold or something happened. So the promise that we made was that Shakeology would stay the course, would stay great. And how many shakes would you say you have a week now?
I have easily 2 a day, but at least once a day.
Right.
But I make one that's yummy, with just yummy stuff in it, and then one that's just like green mushroom extract. I add tons of stuff. It doesn't taste so good by the time I'm done. But if I have to, that's what I do.
But here's my point.
but I take it.
If this shake was not up to, if we, you know, to help the margins, tinkered a little there, took a little bit of this out, compromised on some proteins, compromised on the phytonutrients, and hey, but honey, we're making so much money. Would you continue drinking that shake?
No, when you start compromising, out of here.
Yeah.
And I'm petting them all.
Yeah, you go ahead. And she will.
And I will.
I love you so much.
We have a crazy team doing such crazy effort. Is that a good English?
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, it's just, we work so hard to keep the integrity. It's not an easy thing nowadays,
Yeah.
and we all do.
And you saw how hard Darren was working looking for this vanilla. He had to ride a motorcycle. So it was really an amazing feat to create vanilla. It is important that you drink it every day. I mean, would you say that it gives you energy?
Gives me energy, but like I said, there's all the obvious, energy, feeling good, all that stuff. But there's all the things that you do not know how hard your body works to just function, to just talk, to sit, to breathe, to process everything you're ingesting, even just sitting and looking at people or talking. There's so much work done by your central nervous system, your organs, your liver, the kidney, your gallbladder. It requires it just to function. And we take for granted that we get it and we don't. So it's not just about having energy and having enough stuff in you to pump the iron. It's about just to live with clarity. Clarity in your mind, clarity in your heart. To live that way, you need nutrients. And that's actually almost more important than everything else. That's important. Once you lose it, when you have a real problem with your health, anybody who's gone through that knows how crucial it is. Without it, there's nothing. So it matters. It matters what you do.
So you're saying that it does give you energy, too.
It gives me energy, too.
All right. Like it gives you real good energy?
Real good energy.
Enough energy to, go about your day?
Oh, yeah.
Enough energy to dance?
Oh, yeah.
Hit it, Carrie!
I've met a million people, been a million places, shook a million hands, seen a million faces, walked a million lows and a million more highs. No, I haven't made a million, but I've touched a million lives. I've met a million people, been a million places.
Isabelle Daikeler, everybody!
Seen a million faces.
Love of my life. Thanks, honey. I did not approve the booty shake. All right, get ready. She just can't keep her clothes on. She just has to do something. All right, so we got ourselves a couple of new products coming out, and they're super exciting. And one of the things that we decided a year ago was that when we said dream big, and we wanted to give you the fuel to truly achieve that dream, we also wanted to keep a promise of simplicity. These two products, the launch of these two products, are our focus coming out of Summit. We're not bombarding you with a million things. So you can take the information from today and really digest it, really take it to heart. You can tell she's passionate when she talks about nutrition. I can't tell you, she can't walk down the hallway without somebody stopping her and asking her advice. And she always gives it with her heart and with an absolute passion. That's the way these products are approached. Both her and Darren are crazy passionate about what they won't let happen to this product. It's amazing. You don't get that at other companies.